Back in Soma Bay, preparations for the upcoming future tournaments were entering their final phase. As is the case everywhere here, the desert sand is everywhere and tends to end up in places where you don't want it. Temperatures are slowly rising again in these parts. Although it can get hot, the low humidity makes it pleasant even for us Europeans. So, back to Soma Bay and already full action. Bacher is doing his job with the kids and making them work and still having fun. The first players began arriving a few days before the tournament started, and the courts filled up more and more with each passing day. As the name suggests, the future tournaments are entry-level events designed to help young players make their debut on the adult tour. But of course, it's not just young players who compete here. The goal should be to progress through this tour as quickly as possible and take the next step up to the challengers, though many fail to make that transition. To be honest, it's also fair to say that for many players, simply making it onto the ATP or WTA rankings would be a huge achievement. A player I've coached for many years officially retired earlier this year. We are still continuing our work together in tennis, but either off the court or alongside players who are now also pursuing careers in tennis. Speaking about Mohamed Safwat, the green chair behind me is usually where he's sitting here at the tournament desk. Right now, as most of the time, he is somewhere running around outside and helping out or organizing things because the days before the tournaments always get pretty messy. Working as a coach with Mohamed was definitely exciting, but on the other hand also challenging. When we started working together, he was already an established challenger player on the ATP Tour with a ranking about 200. And the other thing was the age. He was already over 25, so changing the mindset and also the approach to tennis in this age is definitely not easy. So when I was starting to work with Safwat, it was obvious that he has a very powerful and dangerous forehand, but he's also lacking consistency there. On the good days, he was really capable of hurting a lot of people, but on the not so good days, he simply made too many mistakes, and that was stopping him from going up further in the rankings. So to get more consistency, I told him that he needs to learn to use the legs better on his forehand and not relying too much on the arm. And we started to work on that. And the first thing I did was arm-wise taking the speed out and from the legs to keep up working much more, trying to be connected, trying to go to the ball, which was definitely a challenge for him because he was simply not used to do that. So, to go one step forward, sometimes it is necessary to go 2 steps back. And luckily for me, Mohamed was ready to do that. And after some time, it took really some time, more than 1 year, the things started to work out for him and the success came. So slowly, step by step, things started to happen for him. He started to play main draw in the Grand Slam tournaments. He started to qualify for the Australian Open. He won his first Challenger final in Australia. He started to go up the rankings. He had a ranking of 130 in the ATP rankings with not much to defend the next 6 months. And then something very unfortunate happened to him. Corona was coming. So because of Corona, he was forced to stay more than 6 months in Egypt. He didn't have any appropriate practice during this time, and that basically killed a little bit the momentum for him, and probably also on the long time the career and the opportunity to go into the top 100. So that was very unfortunate, and also the missing infrastructure in Egypt we are trying to change now. A little bit too late, of course, for Mohamed Safwat, but hopefully a good opportunity for young upcoming talents from Egypt, Africa, or the whole Arabic region. But for the time being, alongside coaching, the daily routine will revolve around organizing tournaments as well.
Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Stay tuned, more things are coming.